Happy Sunday. I'm gonna wait 1 second, see if anybody hops on. I have a weird angle today because I never do videos at 1 o'clock on Sunday and the sun is blaring in, which yay sun, but it's shining off the snow and it's blinding me, so I'm kind of in this little corner. But I wanted to hop on and do the live for eyebrows. I already did this one, so we're gonna talk about this guy. Okay, so with your eyebrows, let me know when you guys hop on. With your eyebrows, okay, so as a general rule, you don't want to chop the end off, right? You want the end to extend. If they extended further, I'd let them extend further. But mine kind of ends right here, so if you were to draw a line up at an angle, not like this, don't tell me you're drawing a line like this. If you were to draw a line up at an angle, that's about where you'd want your eyebrow to end. And then on the inside, you want your eyebrow to start. If you took something and you placed it next to the bridge of your nose, not the outside of your nostril, because then you would just hack it off. If you place something next to the bridge of your nose, that is where you want your eyebrow to start, here. So, next to the bridge of our nose, not our nostril, is where you want it to start. Angle out from the corner of our eye, angle back, not up, not straight back. Like a nice little angle, and that's where you want it to end. As far as the arch in your eyebrow, some people don't like an arch in their eyebrow. I really do. This should not be the highest point of your eyebrow. If you're looking straight on, your cornea, the highest point should be just to the outside of your iris. So the outside of the colored part. Here we go. So this is my highest point. So I'm going up and then down. Again, personal preference, how anybody likes it. My dog is clawing at the door trying to get into the bathroom. So that's kind of a general rule. So when I get them waxed, or when I wax them at home, honestly, when I wax them at home, sometimes I use this Sally Hansen wax strip kit, and it is a cold wax. And funny enough, my roommate in college used to use these, and that's how I discovered them, and I've used them ever since. And they come like this, and you rip them apart, and you rub them between your fingers, and then you stick them on, pull it off. Easy peasy, no wax heat up, no little claws. So I would generally take one of these, and they're a little bigger, so I cut them in half, okay? And I would put one here to make this a nice clean line, and I would put one here because my eyebrow tends to connect to my hairline. So I would wax here and here, and then clean up the bottom and the middle. When you're waxing the middle, do not, again, don't go past this. The bridge of your nose is where you want your eyebrow to start, not the outside of your nostril. A lot of people go, oh, everybody says it should start where your nose starts. Well, this is your nostril. If you were to start it here, you're hacking your eyebrow off. Okay, so bridge of your nose to here, wax, wax, wax in the middle. Clean this up as best you can with wax or with tweezers. Once you've done all that, I know girls are such high maintenance, take your comb and brush them up. Straight up, just, it's gonna feel weird, but brush them up. If there are any that are longer than the other guys, take your little cuticle scissors. I think mine are actually pretty good, but if they were longer, I would just take this and snip the ends off. Okay, so you don't have any crazy long guys. And then I do the same thing. And I bring them all down. And if there's any crazy guys. Okay, this is a good example. Be careful when you get this. Don't chop this off. Because if I were to chop this off, when I tried to brush it back, I'd end up with a bald spot right here. But if any of these are really long over here on the side, I can't see very well into my phone. Okay, so you would cream those up the best you can, then take your brush and brush them up. Okay, so you have the overall shape of your eyebrow, but you notice this guy's a lot darker. as we age, so do our eyebrows. Isn't that sad? And they kind of thin out, and the more you pluck them, the less hairs grow back. And, you know, if we were victims of 90s super thin eyebrows and early 2000s, we're not paying for it. So what I do at this point is I brushed my eyebrow. Now I take my brow pencil. These eyebrows grow straight up. Weird lighting. Okay. I can't see what I'm doing with this light. Okay. So I would draw a couple little lines straight up and down. Then I would take it and I make a straight line along the bottom and a straight line along the top to where our point was, which was the outside of our iris. Okay. Now at this point, you can either make it a sharp point or I just kind of round it along the bottom and along the top. Okay? I don't fill them in. You can fill them in. If you have a really sparse spot, you can come in here and go like this and fill it in. I take this spoolie side, which is this little, and I brush it in. It kind of smears those lines a little bit so they're not as harsh, and blend it all in, because I had a Spanish teacher in college. My phone just, whoop, sorry. I had a Spanish teacher in college, and she would literally shave her eyebrows off and draw them on. And one day she came in and it was pouring rain outside. Pouring rain. And her eyebrow was smeared across her face. I will not be that person. Okay, so that helps just accentuate it a little bit. If you have crazy eyebrows and you don't want to trim them, so they stay, we have a brow gel, and it's this little teeny tiny baby brush. And you can put that on them to kind of help them stay put. I don't know if Nebraska wind affects eyebrows. I've never conducted said experiment. Okay, so that's kind of that. If you get stuff up here and you end up wiping it off like this, or over here and you wipe it off like this, what I do is I take a concealer brush or a cream shadow brush, and I take my powder and I dip my brush into my powder, just get some on it, and I run along the top just to kind of clean it up, and along the inside. All right, do you guys have any questions? Anyone? You like my lashes? You can see them. Questions? Our brow pencil comes in 3 colors, a light, a medium, and dark. I use the dark. I have used the medium on occasions. They're not as pronounced, but it doesn't look terrible. On days where I don't want to do my eyebrows, just use the little brow gel. It has a little bit of color in it, so it just kind of darkens the hairs up. If you're getting grays in your eyebrows, when you get your hair colored, you can ask your hairdresser to color your eyebrows for you as well. Or even if they're not getting gray, if they're just really thin and kind of lighter than the rest of your hair, if you put some hair color on them, it will make them look fuller because they're darker. Well, the color's richer. All right, if nobody has any questions, I will let you all go. Enjoy your Saturday, and let me know. Let me know if I can help. Send me messages, whatever you want. Just remember, don't chop them off. Bridge, angled, out. See, I wish mine just came down a little bit longer, but they don't. Anyway, all right, we'll talk to you later. Bye.